Hey everyone, Mango7Roll here. How we doing today? We're going to talk about Hector today. We're also going to talk about should you pull on this legendary banner. We have his stats in front of us and we'll talk about that in 1 second. But first, some very important announcements. Tomorrow at about 1 to 2 p.m. PST, you can Google what time that is for you. We will be summoning about 1,400 orbs on the alt, purely on green on this legendary banner, live on Twitch. So please join us for that. If you can't, there will be a VOD for There will be a VOD for it, but hopefully you can join us there. 1,350 orbs is so exciting. I hope to get at least a +6 to +8 Hector if I'm lucky, and I hope I can finish off in 3 months' time or whenever he comes back. I'm so excited for that. As for Hector's stats, they're as insane as we expected them to be. He's got 47 HP, 40 attack, 23 speed, 38 defense, 26 res. All of these add up to 174 BST, and the best part is he's got a super boon in attack, so that means he's gonna have 44 base attack. Holy crap. And it also puts him into the 175 bin, and yes, he's got a super bane in res as well, so you can even dump his speed down to 20 speed, no problem with plus attack minus speed, have 175 BST, and just go crazy. Like, he's the best scoring unit in the game now. He's got blessings, he's got everything. Like, this guy comes with everything. Also, in comparison to LA Hector, he has got, I think, -3 HP, +2 attack, +2 speed, -2 defense, and +2 res. So he trades a little bit of defenses away for attack and speed, which are just great. Definitely happier with this new Hector spread. And I don't even, like, we don't even need to look at regular Hector anymore, you know? He's just not even part of the picture with LA and the other one. This guy's just DC at this point. He's a joke. For him, I can't believe he got power crept twice. But this is great. This is fantastic. I mean, it's really unfortunate because power creeping is super lame, but I'm excited because I'm going to get to use this unit anyway, so no use dwelling on the fact of power creeping or anything like that. You know, it doesn't get us anywhere outside of complaining. So I want to take a look at this legendary banner and kind of decide if it's worth pulling. We'll do a should you pull analysis here. So first off, as we look at this, I do notice it says Brave Roy. That is obviously Vike instead of Brave Roy, so whoops on that. As for green, we have Legendary Hector, who, as we just talked about, is insane. If you even don't want to use him, like, you don't care about his stats, you don't care about anything, he's still distant counter. There's still that to deal with. We've got Brave Ike here, who is a fantastic unit all around, but at the same time, he's just steady breath, so that's all people use him for, at least that I see lately. And finally, we have Myrrh for the final green, and Myrrh is one of the most sought after units in the game, I would have to say. Like, she's a fan favorite for casual players, she's great for scoring, she's a dragon, she flies, she fits so many different teams, and I think she's one of the most solid units you can even get in this game. So I'm so happy with the green at this point, and I definitely rate this green section like a 10 out of 10. It's a 10 out of 10 for fodder, it's a 10 out of 10 for power, and it's a 10 out of 10 all around for everything, like literally everything. This is the best green we're gonna get in a long time, I really feel like. Next up, we have red, and red is one of those ones I thought was going to be amazing, and it just turned out kind of sad because we have Leaf here. Leaf is a cool unit, a decent unit, I guess, but nothing special. He doesn't really do anything. He's eclipsed by literally everyone at this point, I think. He doesn't come with any fodder. He's just overall not a great unit. We also have Brave Roy, also known as Vike here. And Vike does come with Warding Breath, and he's great as always, but we all know about him, and we all probably have him by now, considering we got him for free. And he's not something you should really pull for, considering there's going to be so many chances in the future. But the star of the show is Winter Tharja, and Winter Tharja is great. She's such a carry, like, she's just a hard carry on my alt account for one. She comes with a really good weapon. Candelabra does work really well with her. She comes with Iceberg, I think, so she's already got a special. She comes with Vengeful Fighter, which is insane fodder, or just insane on her. She comes with Close Counter as well. What more can you say about that? And she even comes with Red Tome Valor to help train herself. So I love this unit, and you probably love this unit too. And a lot of people are gonna want to pull for her. I just say, really hope you dodge Leafs and just hope you get all Vikes and all Winter Tharjas. So red itself is actually really solid as it is, but again, you just gotta dodge Leaf. And if you get them, oh well. If you're in my position where I don't have a single Leaf, I'm okay to pull red until I get one, and then I'm gonna stop for sure. And I'll wait for next time for Tharsha if I'm in that position. And finally, next up here, we have Colorless, and Colorless has my girl Elise, who is forever going to evade me. I am still not going to get her to this day because I am not touching Colorless right now, unfortunately. I was really hoping she was going to wait to be put on the banner with the new Colorless Legendary, or somebody else I really wanted, like Mist, maybe. We've got LA Roy here on this side, and he is just a great unit. Like, he's all around solid, but he's still just, I don't know, he just doesn't really do enough at this point when there's people like Winter Tharja and there's people like Legendary Hector and there's people like Mur around. He just doesn't seem to do enough to really be worth the orbs at this point. He does work great as a guard bow set, and he does work great as a brave bow set, so you can build him however you want. Maybe if you get a certain IV, you go one way, and a certain IV, you go the other. So there is definitely potential there, just not something I am super interested in. As for Elise, she comes with Gravity and Live to Serve 3, which are both fantastic, but you're going to have to give her Dazzling or Wrathful, and you're going to have to give her something else for her A. And while she is absolutely amazing still to this day, there is also Nana, Clarine, and Priscilla, and I guess that's it, that are all about the same and or better in some situations and can all be merged much easier. So you need to think about that when seriously pulling for Elise if she's not your waifu. As for Legendary Robin, we all know her as well. She's fantastic and she's great and she's all of the above, and getting legendary merges, especially on the higher BST legendaries, is always a good thing. Finally, let's talk about blue here. Blue is, I think, the weakest color. I'm not sure if it's blue or colorless, but it's obviously one of the two. First off, we have Morgan, and I do really like Morgan. I do think she's fantastic, but I don't know how much of your orb she's worth with how good of units are on this banner. She does come with Blar Serpent, and she's the only person with Blar Serpent, so you need to keep that in mind if this is something you're interested in. Having 6 defense res on a tome is kind of rare, so if you do want to build a unit like this, it's fantastic on them, and you kind of need a weapon like that. Either that or Owl Tome, I guess. As for her actual skill set, she comes with Mirror Stance, Guard 3, and Attack Ploy. So she's obviously got a very, very defensive skill set, but the problem is she only has, all the way up to the top here, 16 defense. So that kind of makes it difficult. You're only really going to be countering tomes at that point. So that's my main issue with her. She might be better with a different set, maybe Blade Tome or something ridiculous like that. But next up we have LA Lynn, and one thing I want to mention with LA Lynn, if you do go for her, keep in mind she has a -4 Super Bane and attack, which of course I get every single time. So it does make it very difficult to use if you do get that, since her attack is already low as it is. But I do love her build, and I love her with Owl Tome as well. She comes with Armor March, she comes with Attack Speed Bond, and she comes with Guard 3. So overall, she's a fantastic unit. I do love her, and she is great if you invest in her. You really need to invest in her, though. She doesn't work too well with her default tome, and she does need some support, so keep that in mind if you plan on going for her. Finally, we have Lephram, and we all know Lephram here. No real fodder, no real anything. He just kind of does what he does, and that's about it. So yeah, that's about it for this banner here. Just a quick little roundup here. I do think green is insane, probably the best you're ever going to get, like a 10 out of 10 on green. I do think red is also pretty bonkers, maybe like 7 or 8 out of 10. As for colorless and blue, I think they're both hard passes at this point. Nothing especially amazing on either except for Elise, and that's just because I want her so bad. So yeah, that's about it. I will be summoning again tomorrow at 1 p.m. PST, so please join us for that. We have 1,350 to 1,450 orbs depending on how many chain challenges I get done, and I will be 100% sniping green, so please, please, please join us for that. I cannot wait to do it. So thank you so much for watching. Have a wonderful day, and I'll see y'all later. Bye. Let me know what you get in the comments below, and the YouTube video of all of the orbs spent on Hector will be up the day after, I'm assuming. So have a great day, everybody. Bye now.